Could use some help. I got you, bro. What's up, CBBUs? So, his summary. I'm taking a simple Google Sheet and trying to convert it into an app. However, I can't seem to connect the data properly. All I want is a table of contents that references or links you to another table and displays the data for the corresponding table. Sounds like you're talking about references. I have attached my spreadsheet below. Please let me know if any of you guys have some time to walk me through this a bit. The video tutorials definitely help, but I'm definitely missing something in my current project and can't figure it out. Thank you in advance. Swamp Rabbit pricing book. Swamp Rabbit. I like it. What I'm trying to do, I want to make the same thing within the table of contents that links to the associated tables with additional data on the topic from the table of contents. Let's see what you got. All right. Okay. I see what you, okay. Table of contents, and then this is, yep, just a link to looking at the table. The thing you have to keep in mind is that when you switch this over to an AppSheet app, it's not gonna look like this, right? You could make it look like this, but it's gonna require actually would require a change in your data structure. Because it's like, so if we look at just this page right here, right? So we've got a header up here that's talking about this is the category of these datas that we're looking at. This is another part, another header, right? And then we have like an inline table. Okay, so in order to display something like this in AppSheet, what you'd have to do is you'd have to have two tables like this. You'd have one table that would hold basically all of these. It would have a record for all of your, it's basically your table of contents, right? But instead of displaying them in two lists like this, AppSheet doesn't work well that way. AppSheet's expecting all of your data for one entry, for one record, to be one row. So no two columns inside the table. So like if you took all of these and put them down here, and so you had a table that was just a list of these main categories, the headers, right? This would be your table of contents. And then what you would need to do is on each of these supporting data, and so what you need to do is on each of these data tables down here, you need to lose the top header part. You might be able to get away with leaving it in there. AppSheet's pretty intelligent. It might skip over stuff like that because it'll, the heuristics when you load the table will notice, oh look, these look like table headers. These don't look like table headers. So it'll probably key in that this is your table and pull that data. Anyways, I don't like to leave things up to chance like that. So in a traditional data table for AppSheet, it would just be this little section that I have highlighted here. But in order to show these rows here underneath the header like you have here inside your AppSheet app, you're going to have to include a reference link. So, you know, this is the burnt loose wiring. So what you'd need to do is for each of these records, you'd have to have a reference here to say what category is this. And so then inside AppSheet, you could make this. Now the benefit of doing something like this is that you no longer need to have each of your categories separated out into their own table. You can actually combine all of these together into one with an extra column that tells what category it's for. So then in AppSheet, you can add your one master list table with a column that's set as a reference to your table of contents. You follow? And as long as this matches perfectly with over here, right? So just copy the one over there. As long as it's a perfect text match, when you look at the table of contents and you click on one of the detail records, it will show you something similar to this. It'll have all of the child records to the parent record for whatever table of contents item you just clicked on, and you'll be able to see them. And you'll actually be able to change how you want to display these. You could show it as a table, you could create charts, so on and so forth. So in summary, what you'd want to do is combine all of these little sub data tables, just the records, into one master table, include a new column that is the category for each record, right? So like this is capacitor, so each one of these would have the word capacitor for each record inside here. And then reconfigure your table of contents so it's a single list. And then when you add these into AppSheet, when you add your master list table, make the category a reference to table of contents, and you should be good to go. Let me know if it works out for you, if you have any further questions. Hey, I just wanted to say thanks for watching the video. Make sure you give it a like and a thumbs up, and make sure you subscribe. It really helps the channel with all the algorithm stuff that's going on I'm trying to build. Also, if you really want to show your love, you can head on over to patreon.com/multitech. There's some goodies over there. It's $10 a month. I got a lot of good stuff going on over there. Check it out. Otherwise, I'll see you in the community.